Right, let's start. Right, can we start now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are starting with the cap part 4, right? 3, something. Okay, let's start now. First is the words. Let's start quickly. The last time we finished off till appellation. What does appellation mean? Everybody?
Name.
Name. What is another word for appellation is name? Could you please give me other words for it? What is another word for signer? What is another
Signatory.
Signatory.
signatory? Someone who signs is known as signatory. Impromptu?
Without preparation.
Without preparation. Could you please
Without
give me
preparation.
other word for impromptu? Without preparation. Could you tell me other words for it? Any other word? Anyone?
Extempore.
Extempore. Extempore. To be preparing or to be giving a speech like that. That is why we had those competitions. Smolder.
Burn
What is
without
Burn
fire.
without fire.
Burn without fire.
burn without fire. Smolder means to burn without fire. What does the word annex mean? Is to cap
To add on.
To capture.
Capture.
grandeur, splendor. That is like huge. The grandeur of the Mughal Empire was something that you cannot see. The British wanted to make a grandeur or their empire so big that nobody could become equivalent to it. Manipulate. What does the word manipulate mean? What does the word manipulation mean?
Change.
The word manipulation is to change for one's profit. तो अगर हम अपने आप को change करें किसी that is manipulation. What does proficient mean?
Expert.
Expert.
He is proficient in
Expert.
certain language. He is proficient in this language. Expert. Eradicate.
Eliminate.
Use X-ray on.
To reuse X-rays. Irradiation is X-rays. Generally हम क्या करते हैं जब हमारा खाना वगैरह होता है या फिर बाहर से चीजें आती हैं उनको eradicate करते हैं. Needle is to tease someone. He needles his friends. Is teases his friends. Everybody clear? Salinity, the amount of salt. Meat, to distribute or to measure. He meted out a strong punishment to his opponent. Is to give out. Meat also means to give out. Any doubts with this? Revive.
Bring back.
Bring back to life.
To life.
Recuperate. Recuperate means to revive से ही word बना recuperate. Recuperate का मतलब क्या होता है? To regain energy.
Yeah, re-energize.
Re-energize. Mortal. Deadly.
Deadly.
The blow from the enemy was mortal. Deadly, bro. Reiterate.
Again.
Again and again. He reiterated, kept reiterating that he is not the enemy. Omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient,
Present everywhere.
who's present everywhere. Omniscient is somebody who's present everywhere. Redemptive measures. Redemptive. Redemptive का मतलब क्या होता है? Something that frees, breaking of the shackles. To extract, to take
Liberating.
somebody from harm.
Yes, sir.
Cessation का मतलब क्या होता है? To stop.
Cease.
Cessation is to cease.
Stop.
The growth has ceased. What is opposite of cessation?
E.
Growth.
Growth.
Okay.
Simple. Periodicity.
Regular occurrence.
Something which occurs regularly. Periodical is something which occurs regularly. Another word for it?
Recurrent.
Sporadic. थोड़ी थोड़ी देर बाद. Periodicity. Intermittent also. Next.
Recurrent.
Overly sweet. Chamcha.
Overly sweet.
Chamchagiri.
Hmm.
His words were saccharine. Oh, he's such a nice boy. Right. That's saccharine for you. Breach is to break. There was a breach in the
Database.
database, or there's a breach in the canal. That is what we call nuzzle, to do rub with nose. So generally the Arabs, they greet each other by rubbing each other's noses. I hope you know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It
sir.
is, Vijant loves that nuzzle, the greeting. Next, instead of using nose, he uses something else. Then he gets to intimate with somewhere at times. Okay, what does the word intimate means?
Very close.
To get close.
Secrets, your secrets, right?
To engage.
Okay. Rarefied, to make less dense. Luxuriate, to live in.
Luxury.
Luxury.
So which people live in luxury? That's the next question. Which people live in luxury? What is the word we use for it?
Aristocrats.
Aristocrats or opulent? Opulent is show of wealth, right? Opulence. Next, empathy is to share another's feeling. Or to
Feelings.
have a care for somebody's feeling. That's empathy. Dilate, to make wider.
Wider.
Dilation is to make wider. So when you put eye drops, your eyes are dilated. They're made wider. Culinary, cooking. So now let's do a large number of words for cooking. So if I need to have a meal, what is the word for a meal?
Repast.
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 What is the word for tasty?
Sapid.
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 Tasty is not saccharine. Saccharine is overly sweet, being in terms of.
Sapid.
Sapid. Sapid.
Sapid.
What is the word bland meaning?
Tasteless.
Does not have taste.
Tasteless. So if the food tends to get spoiled, food is spoiled.
Rancid.
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 Is it clear or not?
Yes,
What
sir.
is the word for meal is a repast. What is the word for a meal is a repast. What is the word for tasty? It is sapid.
Sapid.
What is for bland? It is tasteless.
Tasteless.
Palatable.
Rancid, a food which is spoiled. So if I overgorge on food, overgorge का मतलब क्या होता है? बहुत ज़्यादा खाना खा लिया.
Overfill.
Overfill. Another word for it? A meal which is overfilling or filling. Another word starting with S.
Satiating.
Sumptuous.
Sumptuous.
A sumptuous meal. Is it clear? Or it could be basically a very expensive meal also. Clear, everybody? Can I revise the words that we've done?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Impromptu. Let's give a speech.
Without
so in
preparation.
SSP, you're supposed to do a
Extempo.
speech without preparation.
Preparation.
We call it impromptu, or another word for it is extempo.
Extempore.
Next, smolder, to burn without fire. Okay, so say for example, there is a burning desire inside you. What is the word for it?
Hanker.
No, burning desire, something which burns inside, or something
Drive.
which burns inside, towards inside. एक तो होता है explosion, right? So
Igneous.
say for example, explosion is बाहर की तरफ. अगर अंदर की तरफ हो तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Implode.
Implode.
Implode. If something burns on the outside, बाहर की तरफ जाए explosion, अगर अंदर की तरफ आए, it's implode. Smoldering is to burn without fire. Annex is to capture, to seize. Another word to capture or seize by force. Or another word for force.
Confiscate.
Another word for force. D से word है, 4-letter word. Let's see.
And
Deplore.
4-letter
No,
word.
deplore is condemned.
1 letter left.
EIN.
Then
Tint.
force. Okay. Vijayant, you're looking very tense today. Another word for tensed. Another word for tensed. Hammers.
Hammers.
Another word for tensed. Another word. Drawn. Is it clear? So tense, we have different words, hammers and drawn. grandeur, splendor, magnanimity, the hugeness. Next, manipulate is to change according to one's beliefs. He manipulates people. And the person who gets easily manipulated, जो दूसरों की बातों में आ जाए, उसको क्या बोलेंगे?
Gullible.
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 Another word,
Gullible.
Vain.
another word, C.
Crudelity. Crudelty.
Someone who
Dude.
believes others very easily. अगर कोई दूसरों की बातों पे मान जाए, उसको क्या बोलेंगे? Credulity. Proficient is somebody who's having an expert ability. He's proficient in so and so skills. Another word for expert.
Efficient.
Another word for expert. Adept. Another word, adroit, which is skillful. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Fabricate is to build. Fabricate is to build. Next,
Build.
irradiate, to use X-rays upon needle, is to tease.
Tease.
Nuzzle, rub with
Rub
nose.
with nose.
What am I doing right now? If I'm explaining using my hand,
Gesticulate.
Gesticulate.
speak or to learn through hand or to speak or to show through emotions is known as gesticulate. Needle is to tense. Meet out is to distribute. Please bring out good treatment to your guest. Distributes. Revive. He has been revived.
Bring
Back to life.
Bring back to life. He has been revived from life. Bring back to life. Morbid, mortal, deadly.
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 Morbid,
Death-like.
Sad.
death-like.
Death-like.
Reiterate is to speak again and again. He reiterated again and again that he had not done anything, but none of his friends agreed. Omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient.
Present everywhere.
Present
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Redemptive measures,
Freeze.
bring back to life, or something extricate somebody from harm. Redemptive. Cessation, stop. Opposite क्या था इसका?
The growth.
Liquidate.
Liquidate is to set free, in motion. Final action.
Stationary.
Periodicity, regular occurrence, जो चीज बार बार occur हो. Opposite of it is, another word is sporadic or intermittent. Sporadic. Saccharine, overly sweet. He was overly sweet with his teachers. Sir, you're the best, sir. Saccharine. Is it clear? That's what it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Breach, break into something. Nuzzle. Nuzzle, to Vijayant cannot forget. What does nuzzle mean?
Said to rub
Rub with
Nose.
Netherfield, to make less dense. Luxuriate, to live in luxury. Who lives in luxury? Opulence.
Opulent.
Aristocrat.
Empathy. Empathy. Share
Sharing
one
feelings.
another's feeling.
Another's.
Dilate. When we put eye drops, my eyes dilate.
Wider.
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 Generally used for eye drops, right? Dilation, to make wider. Culinary, to do with skill of cooking. Can you give me different words for it? What is a meal? A repast.
Past.
Past.
Tasty food, sapid food.
Sapid.
Bland, tasted.
Bland.
Rancid,
Sus.
a spoiled food.
Spoiled.
Sumptuous,
Overfill. Gore.
overfilling.
Overfilling.
Or if you eat too much, it's gorging on food, right? Cadre,
Yes.
a small group.
Small
Cadre is
group.
a small group. So similarly, could you please tell me what is a, if it is cadre, let's make another word for it.
Troop.
Troop. A group of artists.
Company.
Next is, ये हम generally political parties के लिए use करते हैं ना cadre, right? Troop किसके लिए होता है? Group of artists. Sloven,
Untidy.
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 sordid,
Tidy.
Dirty.
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 dirty. Corruption is decay. Corruption in the system is called decay in the system. Uniformity, consistency. There's uniformity in the dish, there's consistency in the dish. He is speaking a uniform statement. So to make different statements. तो अभी हम जैसे हम न्यूज़ चैनल देखते हैं वो बोलते हैं कि इसकी स्टेटमेंट चेंज हो रही है. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Contradiction से better word.
Fibbing.
Huh? So if your
Nice, sir.
statement, say for example, your statement keeps on changing, what is the word for it? There were these a word है. Yeah, this is happening all across the media channels right now with the SSR case. I'll tell you, my friends, there is a discrepancy in his statement. How dare he do it? It is discrepancies. So if your statement is one, it's consistent, right? So
Yeah.
if you keep on changing it, it's specially used for discrepancies, used for statements. There's a discrepancy. Perdurable, durable.
Durable.
Encyclopedic knowledge, comprehensive.
Comprehensive.
Knowledge. Negate is to cancel out, nullify. Mortify is happy. What is another word for sad?
Sullen. Melancholy.
Sad, sullen. Sad is sullen. Mortify is happy. Exotic. What is another word for exotic?
Beatitude.
No. Strangely beautiful. Beatitude क्या होता है?
Sir, beauty with attitude.
Extremely blessed.
Extremely blessed. Beatitude is extremely blessed. Ultimate goal. What is the ultimate goal? Utmost.
Most.
Another word for ultimate. Final, finale. Or ulterior, final. Beneficent, munificent.
Benevolent. Beneficent.
Another
Generous.
generous. Ultimate, utmost, as we've done again. Ultimate is utmost. Ransack is to search. He ransacked through the different commodities. Search. Finality. Conclusiveness. Pakka hoega. Finality. The end was the finality, conclusiveness. Reek, to give bad odor. Now let's do synonyms for reek. What are the synonyms for reek? Could you please?
Fetid.
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 Very good. Next. Something which gets bad odor. Feet se yaad rakh lo, fetid. Another thing.
Rancid.
Odor. Simple, yeah. Fragrance is nice smell. Odor is bad smell. Odor.
Stench.
Fetid, stench.
Stench.
These are all synonyms. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Seed, to boil. I'm seething in pain, boiling in pain. I have seething in anger. That's how we use the word seed. He's seething in anger, boiling. Next, indefatigable, tireless.
Tireless.
Effect.
Someone who does not get tired is indefatigable. What is opposite of it? Antonym?
Effect.
Effect. If you're tired, it's effect. Deviant, an abnormal person. Where are abnormal people kept? Another word for deviant, lunatic.
Lunatic.
Where are these people
Psychopath.
kept?
Asylum.
Bedlams.
Bedlams.
They're kept in bedlams. Incriminate is to
To
accuse.
accuse an accuser.
To accuse an accuser. Console is to comfort. Another word for comfort.
Pacify.
Pacify.
Opiate.
Opiate.
Commodious.
Commodious is huge.
Appease.
Solace. Comfort. Validate is to confirm. Can you validate this statement for me? Confirm this statement for me. Incisive. Sharp. Jubilant. Joyous. Domicile. To do with
Home.
home. Abject poverty. Miserable conditions. The people in India are staying in abject poverty. We've done this statement. Let me tell you in history. We've done this statement somewhere. In India, the people are so abject they cannot afford bread also. Who said it?
Prasad.
Samarkand.
Scrappy, aggressive. Another word for scrappy, aggressive.
Violent.
Okay, what's another word for skinny? Another word for skinny, svelte. Synonym. Another word for aggressive with a dog's name.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. Come on, yeah. Who is this person who said Pitbull? Which person who said Pitbull? Pugnacious. Aggressive.
So even belligerent.
Huh? Belligerent.
Belligerent.
That's boisterous.
That's quarrelsome.
Quarrelsome. Is it clear? So you have pugnacious. Remember from that. Negate is to nullify. Forebode is to foretell. पहले से बता देना. उसने पहले ही बता दिया था. Forebode is to foretell. Paraphrase is to reword. jumble up words को paraphrasing बोलते हैं, है ना? जो आपकी exercise आ रही है. Miscible, something which is easily mixed.
Mixable.
Confidential,
Secret.
Secret.
realm, a kingdom. He's working in a realm, it's a kingdom.
Kingdom.
King stays in a realm, a kingdom. Hybrid, mixed. Hybrid is mixed.
Mixed of different.
Vigilant, watchful. Garner is to gather.
Gather.
Parish, gaudy.
Gosh.
Gauche, what does the word gauche mean? Gauche. Clumsy. Tumbler, a drinking glass. Can you give me instances, examples? Bait is to lessen. Bait is to lessen.
Lesson.
Lesson.
The doctor gave a drug to bait the pain. Another word for pate, P-A-T-E.
Head.
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 Cranium.
He is of
Cranium skull.
nubile age. He is nubile age, marriageable. age.
Marriageable.
A person who does not drink, teetotaler.
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 Okay. Excursion, a trip. Another word for a trip, peregrination.
Peregrination.
Another word for a trip is peregrination. Another word, apart from this, sojourn.
Globeness.
Peregrination, sojourn, excursion. Convoluted, twisted. Another word for twisted,
Coil.
round and round.
Gale.
Convoluted, circumlatory, not to speak direct.
In circumlate.
Amiable is agreeable,
Agreeable.
is to scatter. What is opposite of it? Jaldi batao. A se word hai. Antonym.
Sem. Accumulate.
Accumulate.
Integrate.
Yes. Sapid, good tasting.
Good
Rancid,
tasting.
spoiled.
Spoiled.
Spoiled. Full.
Bland,
Tasteless.
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 tasty food is sapid.
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 What is the word for meal? You're about to have your lunch.
Repast.
Reconstruct is to make over. Progeny, children. How many progenies do you want to have? Children. Prodigy?
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
Intelligent
Highly
child.
intelligent.
No, not a child.
Intelligent
Who,
person.
Highly
who is
intelligent.
excellent in history.
What does prodigy mean?
So
He's a
someone
child
is
prodigy.
Brilliant.
Genius in the
With-
field.
Genius in
with-
that field. He's a child prodigy, right?
Right.
Now, garnish is to trim. Another word for trim.
Prune. Prune.
Prune. ये prune क्या होता है?
Prune, sir. Prune.
परी बना दे तू तो इसे. Prune. Papa's child. Sorry, Papa's para.
Attitude.
attitude.
इससे याद रख लो ना. Beauty with attitude. Beatitude. वो बोलते नहीं extremely blessed. Papa's para. Voluntary. Intentional. Voluntary is intentional. Parasite.
Flea.
A flea. Comity, courtesy. Comity is courtesy. Stratify, to be in
Form.
layers. To
Yes.
have different layers. Stratify. I've told you अभी हमने पढ़ा है ना stratification किसके अंदर हुआ था? Basalt rocks. They are layers. Okay, loathe is to hate. Right. Can you give a speech without preparation? What would I call it?
Extempo.
Separate.
Extempo. Impromptu.
Loathe is to hate. What is Loath? Loathe. Yes, Lovepreet. I've done this word today for you. Just today.
Yes, sir.
What does loathe? एक तो HE होता है, एक LOATH होता है. This is the word I did today. Just like 2 hours earlier, you had asked me something. What is the
I
word?
don't remember it, sir.
Do you remember doing this word?
No, sir, I don't know.
You don't remember? You in FCAT you sent me a question.
Yes, sir.
told you
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got
Now
it.
say
got
it.
it. Sir,
What
मुझे
does
याद आ-
loath mean? One is loathe, is to hate. I hate something, doing something. What's
Volunteer.
another word for trip? Everybody?
Sojourn.
Willingness.
Sojourn.
Willingness, sir.
Sojourn.
Sojourn, another word is peregrination, another word is excursion. So if you're going out with your friends, journey, yes, Lovepreet, I'm not going to leave you. What
The
is
loath is willingness.
unwillingness?
Unwillingness.
Unwillingness. Loath is to hate. This is unwillingness. किसी से जबरदस्ती कराया हो. अच्छा, अगर आप agree कर जाओ but बिना खुशी के, उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Reluctant.
And if you are made to agree on without you being happy,
Appease.
acquiesce. Yeah, appease क्या होता है यार? Acquiesce. To agree without being happy is acquiesce. Next, illusion is a false concept. Another
False
word,
conception.
Hallucination.
mirage.
Mirage.
Lethargy, drowsiness, lethargic. People who are lazy, another word for lazy.
Couch potato.
Indolent.
Bedweed.
Indolent.
Indolent also.
So can droopy be a word for lazy?
Which rupee?
So droopy.
Drowsy. Droopy is
Drowsy.
like,
Yes.
what does the word drool mean? What does the word drool mean, anyone?
To
Drool
spit?
का
No,
मतलब
not
क्या
to
होता
spit.
Not spit. You're like salivating
Yes.
and like you're like
Salivate,
off something.
when the saliva is coming out, it is known as droopy. Is it
So
clear?
vigilance is in the waiting room.
Come again? Yeah, got it. Indistinct, dim lighting. Indistinct is dim. Abusive,
Dim.
mistreating.
Mistreating.
Abusive is mistreating. He's abusive towards his parents. Mistreating. Assign is to designate, to give a job to someone. He's been assigned this job, designated. Tensile, stretchable.
Tensile
is
fabrics are them.
quietude, calmness. To work in calmness is quietude. Is everybody clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Mute is silence, is to not speak. Mute is silence. Precedent, to set an example for. You should be a precedent to your younger ones. Elder children को बोला जाता है. Example, मिसाल बन जाओ.
Yes, sir.
Rapacious, predatory, किसी के ऊपर चढ़ जाना, prey कर देना, predatory. Next, potent, powerful, omnipotent,
Powerful.
All powerful.
जब omni लग जाएगा, all हो जाएगा. Potent means powerful. Temporal, for a short period of time.
Plural.
He stayed as a king. Majority of the Delhi Sultanate kings were there for temporal period of time, short period of time. Historic, famous in history. Another word. What does the word
Publicly.
infamy mean?
So famous for wrong reasons.
Notorious.
Notorious.
These are all synonyms. You're famous for wrong reasons. Vijayant is the Rakhi seventh of the class. Infamous. Infamy.
No, sir.
Incumbent, office holder. Incumbent is office holder. जो present office holder है. जैसे अब election होंगे, Prime Minister Modi is the incumbent Prime Minister. Meritorious, deserving praise.
Praise.
Referendum is
Vote.
grouse, grumble, मुंह में बोली जाना. Grousing is grumbling. Pulsate, beating. The heart beats or the heart throb. Another word for beat is throb. Verbalize is to speak. Verbalize is to speak. Utter something. Body, showy. He wears body
Garish.
clothes. Garish. Okay, let's revise. Can we revise quickly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Starter किसके लिए होता है?
A small group.
Small groups, companies.
Sloven, untidy.
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 Corruption, decay.
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 In the system. Uniformity,
Consistency.
Consistency.
consistency in his statement. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moving ahead, we have encyclopedic, perdurable, durable, encyclopedic knowledge,
Comprehensive.
Knowledge of it.
negate,
Cancel out.
Nullify.
Cancel.
mortify,
Happy.
Happy.
morbid,
Deadline.
Death-like.
Morbid is
Death-like.
deadly.
death-like. Morbid would be death-like. Is it clear? Next,
Yes.
exotic, strange.
Strangely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Next, we have ultimate. This is the ultimate goal that we have. Utmost.
Utmost.
Is it clear?
Yes,
Utmost
sir.
of finale. Next. Beneficent.
And munificent,
Kindness.
benevolent,
Generous.
good,
All
generous,
that.
Generous.
Ransack.
Search.
Search.
It's the search. He
Search.
ransacks the thing. Search. Finality. Conclusiveness. Finality is conclusiveness. Reek.
Yes.
Reek is to give
give a
out.
bad odor,
Bad
Bad
odor.
odor.
Bad
Another
odor.
word is fetid.
Odor.
Fetid, stench. These are the words for it. What are the words for it? Fetid and
fetal and
Stench.
Treated.
indefatigable. Tireless.
Tireless.
He doesn't get tired. What is opposite of it? You get tired.
Effect.
Effect. Deviant. Abnormal person.
Abnormal
Opposite of this.
person.
Bedlams.
Bedlam. No, deviant people are kept in bedlams. What is the synonym of this? Lunatics. Yes or no?
Sycophants. Lunatics. yes.
Sycophant. Sycophant is flatterers.
flatterers,
Flatterers. That's different altogether. Okay. Incrimination, accuse, console
Use.
is to comfort someone.
comfort,
Validate is
Pacify.
confirm. Incisive is sharp. Jubilant is joyful. Next, domicile.
Home.
home,
Home.
Poverty, miserable conditions. He's been saying
Abject.
abject poverty is miserable. Scrappy, aggressive.
aggressive,
Scrappy is aggressive. Negate, nullify. He negated
Deny.
the turn. Nullify.
Deny.
Forebode,
Foretell.
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 पहली चीज ही बता दी उसने पहले ही बता दिया. Forebode is foretell. Paraphrase, reword. Jumble word.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, domicile is also a place where we are living for more than 5 years, right?
Yes. Domicile. That's for a certificate, right?
Yes, sir.
That's how we use the word domicile for it. So there are different words for it. Miscible, easily mixed. Confidential,
Easily
secret.
mixed.
Secret.
Confidential is secretive. Realm. The word pronunciations are really
Kingdom.
important. Realms are kingdoms.
Realm.
Hybrid.
prudence,
Mixed.
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 Vigilant, watchful,
watchful,
careful. Garner is to gather. What is opposite?
Gather.
Garish, gaudy, gosh,
Garish.
clumsy.
gaudy,
हमने ये words भी किए थे. Tumbler, जग में पानी पाया. Tumbler.
A drinking glass.
Instance, example.
An
Example.
Example.
Bait का मतलब to lesson.
Lesson.
lesson,
Another word for head. Pate.
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 For head. What is the word for gait? Gait. Walk.
Walk.
Nubile.
marriageable,
Marriageable.
Marriageable. Age.
Marriageable.
Think of marriageable age. Excursion. Peregrination. Trip.
Trip.
Sojourn.
Sojourn.
ये सब आ जाएंगे.
Sojourn.
Convoluted. Twisted.
Coiled.
twisted,
Spoiled.
Twisted. Foiled. Amiable. Agreeable.
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 Disperse is to
Scatter.
Disperse is to scatter. Sapid. Tasty.
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 Reconstruct. To make over.
Makeover.
Progeny. Children. Prodigy.
Children.
Genius.
yes,
Talents.
yes,
Garnish is to
Gather.
Prune.
Sorry,
Prune.
prune,
prune. Another word is prune. Voluntary retirement. अपने आप
Intentional.
से.
intentional,
Intentional.
Parasite is a flea. Comedy.
Flee.
Courtesy.
courtesy,
Satisfy is to performing layers.
Less.
Loathe is to
Hate.
LOTH. Unwillingness.
Willingness.
Willingness.
Unwillingness.
Illusion. Mirage.
False conception.
Lethargy. Drowsiness.
Drowsy.
Couch
Drowsy.
potato. Indolent. Indistinct lighting. Dim lighting.
Dim.
Abusive. Mistreating.
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 Rating.
Assign is to give somebody a role. Designate somebody a role.
Designate.
Designate.
Tensile is stretchable. something
Stretchable.
that we can stretch,
Stretchable.
right? Tensile strength. Quietude.
Calmness.
Calmness.
Mute. Silence.
silence,
Precedent is to set an example. जब मैं बोलता हूँ, your parents want you to set a precedent, is to set an.
example,
Is it clear or not? Rapacious. Predatory.
Predatory.
Potent. Powerful.
powerful,
Omnipotent. All powerful.
all powerful,
All powerful.
Temporal. For a
For a limited
for
period.
a limited time,
He was chosen as the temporal head for limited period. Historic.
Famous.
Famous in history.
Famous in history.
Incumbent is an office holder.
Office holder.
Prime Minister Modi is an incumbent person. Is the incumbent prime minister. जब next election होंगे. Meritorious to do with merit. Yes or no? Deserving place to do with merit or deserving place. Next. Referendum, vote.
Vote.
Referendum is vote.
Vote.
Browse,
Grumble.
grumble. अपने मुंह में आवाज निकालते रहना, उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Grumble.
Grumble.
Rabble. Next. Pulsating, beating.
Eating.
What's another word for beating? Throbbing.
Throbbing.
Verbalize is to speak. Can you verbalize your ideas? Is to speak your ideas. बोलते हैं ना? He's not able to verbalize his ideas, speak his
Yes,
ideas.
sir.
Body,
Yes, sir.
garish.
Garish.
Showy. Garish.
Pretty done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Another word for trip.
Sojourn. Peregrine.
Pigeon.
Churn.
Excursion.
Food. Different words for food.
Pigeon.
Sapid.
Sapid.
Repast.
Bland.
Repast.
Repast.
Bland.
Bland means
Tasteless.
Tasteless.
Rancid.
Yes. Sapid.
Rapid. Rancid.
rancid.
Food spoil.
Sumptuous meal.
Overfilling.
Stuff overfilling.
Overfilling.
Repast.
Meal.
About to have food.
Meal.
If you were supposed to go and pay to the Zomato guy, another word for pay.
Defray.
Defray.
Reimburse. So if somebody is given, like all the governors and the presidents are given salaries, what is the salary known as? Honorarium.
Honorarium.
Honorarium. Is it clear or not?
Yes,
Your
sir.
feet are smelling. What is the word for it? Fetid.
Fetid. Odor.
Fetid.
Odor.
Odor.
Reek. He's reeking of bad smell. Is it clear? Use these words. Okay,
Yes,
you'll have take a break. You'll have your science now. And then again, can I do monotonous is something which doesn't change. Same cheese over and over again. He follows a monotonous routine. Same routine over and over again. Right, everybody? 10 minutes break and we are back again. Clear?
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So
Yes,
when
sir.
will be having science class?